Hey you guys, I'm Mike from On Point Craps, and in today's video we use a simple strategy where we place a bet on whatever number previously rolled in the hopes to catch a repeater. Hey you guys, welcome back to the On Point Craps table. So today's video, we're going to do something that I've heard called several different things. Follow the leader, chase the number, whatever you happen to call it. The principle behind it is you're looking for repeater bets or clusters of the same number. This comes into play where, you know, the odds say one thing. If you look at your curve of probability, obviously the 6 and 8 each have 5 ways, 4 ways, 3 ways. So you should have this nice smooth bell curve. But that's over thousands, if not tens or hundreds of thousands of rolls. In the 6 or 7 rolls that you might see 4 8s in a row just because of the way the person is setting the dice, or just that's the random nature. You find that there's these clusters of numbers. I've seen 4 hard 8s roll back to back to back. It was crazy. So what we're going to do, the principle behind this is we won't be working the come out. We're going to wait for a point to be established, and we're going to bet whatever that point is. We're just going to place that bet. Next number rolled, we will move our place bet to that number, hoping for that repeater. Since we're only betting one single unit, one number, $15 table, we got a $300 bankroll here. That $300 should get us, 20 shooters worth of tries. I doubt we'll go through that many today, unless we hit a lot of 7 outs. But we're gonna chase this number and see if we can catch a cluster and get 3 or 4 numbers to hit in a row to pay us. That's pretty much the basis of the strategy. It's a decent beginner strategy. It lets you be part of the game as far as moving bets around and being active at the table. And it's a minimal investment. Can't say it's going to necessarily win you a lot of money unless you happen to catch one of those clusters. But if you're going there for entertainment, you got a low bankroll and you want to play, this is possibly something that you can do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll this out. Just going to do all random shooters today. No reason to set the dice and try to catch a roll. So, first shooter will be coming out. And they establish a point of 9, meaner 9. Now, if you watch my previous video, I talked about the 5 versus the 9, why one's in the field and not the other. Hit a lot of 9s, random rolling. Maybe for the casino, they should switch that up and make it a 2, 3, 4, 5. I seem to be rolling a lot more 9s than 5s, but we'll see what happens. So again, we're going to go ahead and put $15, it's one betting unit on the 9. If we hit our point, we win. If we establish another box number, we will move our bet to that number. Dice are out. And there's an 8. It's a 6, 2, 8. That rolled on me a little bit. It's a 6, 2, 8, 8 easy. So we will move this 9 to the 8. We will have to drop an additional $3 to make that a right bet. Dice are out. There's a 5. There's my 3, 2, 5. So we'll move this and go ahead and bring these $3 back. Dice are out. There's a 6 easy, the lumber 2x4. Again, we'll move that to the 6. It's a pretty good roll here. Dice are out. Back on the 5. 4, 1, 5. Dice are out. There we go. We hit. There's our back-to-backs. 15 is going to pay us 21. So with that, we are into winnings. We stay on the 5. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. The lumber once again, 2x4. Dice are out. There's an 8 easy, 5, 3, 8. 6 and 8 are good numbers. Dice are out. Back Back on the 5. Lots of 5s this time. Would have liked to seen that in my last video. Place her out. Back on that 8. 6 to 8. 8 easy. Place her out. Whoop. Dropped it. No toss. Place her out. There's a neener 9. That is the point. So, hadn't really taken this in consideration. We're going to go ahead and work the come out on this. Why not? This shooter's proven that he's a pretty good shooter. He's hit his point. He's hit a lot of box numbers. Place her out. Look at that. Neener 9. There's that repeater. This should have only been a $15 bet. It will pay 21. That is the point, and there we will stay. Place her out. 8 hard, that is the square pair. Place her out. 314, little Joe from Kokomo. That will move. Place her out. Back on that hard 8, square pair. I talked about hard 8s coming a lot. I have another strategy where you parlay that bet. That's back-to-back square pairs. We had the 4 in between them, but we didn't get an easy 8 before that hard 8. That would have been a nice win there, but that's not the strategy we're working. Place her out. Say 415, Fever 5. Still shooter number 1 doing us good. Place her out. On the 6, 426. That, once again, that's the lumber 2x4. Place her out. And there's another 6. Repeater. This time it's a 516. That's $21. We are making money. Can't beat that. Place her out. But as I say that, there is our 5 to 7 out. But 100, 200, 300, we're up 10, 20, 35, 40. We're up $50. $300 bankroll, looking at 20% would be $60. So we're almost at that 20% goal. That could be a good time to walk away. But with that being said, we'll give this one more roll. Why not? That was a long roll. Let's see if we can do the same thing again. So we're playing with winnings now. Maybe this is a potential good short stack strategy if you have winnings. This is only the second shooter coming out. And he will start with that 3, 2, 5. It's that 5 I was looking for in my previous video. Place her out. But then we 7 out just like that. So we went from a super long roll, I didn't count it, but it was a very long roll, to a PSO. And that is how the game of craps works. Shooter number 3. Place her out. Back on the 5 with that 3, 2, 5. Still playing with winnings, so I'm not complaining too much. Let's get another long roller here. Place her out. But as I say that, another PSO, 5 through 7. Something we talked about again. People want to disagree that the PSO comes, about 27 to 28% of the time. I think we've just seen it here. 2 out of 3 shooters PSO'd. That's 66% of the time. So, again, this is a small test pool where we only had 3 shooters. But when you're at a table you're only going to have, you know, max about 16 people. So you're going to see, again, that's a cluster that you see. You're going to see these PSOs come in clusters. So here's our fourth shooter. Dice are out. And he's on the 8. 5, 3, 8. It's an 8 easy. So that's going to be an $18 bet. Dice are out. Let's get some more repeaters. 2, 1, 3. 3 shaka. So 3 craps. We don't move it. Something I thought about doing is if we do hit a field number or a horn number, you know, moving it from here to the horn. But if we do that, we lose it. So not going to do that. I want to keep them up there in the box. Dice are out. That's a 10 on the end. 6, 4, 10. 10 easy. Dice are out. 12 midnight. That's all the spots we got. Dice are out. And there is a 5, 2, 7, 7 out. So we had one good roll where we had some repeaters. Now we're losing our money. Let's go ahead and do one more shooter unless it's quick. If we get a decent roll, this will be our last shooter. Dice are out. Pair of aces. Aces in both places. That is 2 craps. Dice are out. And there's another 10 on the end. 6, 4, 10. 10 easy. We'll bet our $15. Let's see if we can at least get back to base. Dice are out. Look at that. Hard 10. Puppy paws. That's going to pay us 20. What's that? 15. Pays us 27, correct? Yeah. 15 pays 27. That's a good win. Staying with this shooter. Again, we will be working since we already got a point out there. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3. 3 craps. Dice are out. On the 10 again. On the 10 again. We were on and working, so that will be a $27 win. I do believe that puts us over our starting play, so can't complain about that. Dice are out. And then there is the 4, 3, 7, 7 out. So that shooter probably got us our money back. Let's see where we're at. We'll trade this green in for some reds so we can fill the rack. So that's 100, 200, 325, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 339. So we did make some money on that. Again, very simple strategy, easy to play. A potential good strategy if you have a low bankroll but want to be part of the game. As I said, it allows you to be engaged at the table and doing things. It is going to be work for your dealer, so I would throw in a tip every now and then, or have throw in $1 for them to follow the number along with you. That could be fun because it's fun for the dealers and they're engaged in the game too. So that's really all there is for today. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please smash the thumbs up, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I have a lot of viewers that aren't subscribers. Doesn't hurt you at all to hit that subscribe button. It does everything to help grow the channel so that we can spread this message about the love of craps. And another way to spread that message is go ahead, share the video with friends, family, other. Show them how to play the game of craps. Hopefully they will learn to love it as much as I do. And eventually I will see you on the casino floor.